Have you ever wondered how we perceive the world around us? How do we decode the myriad of signals our senses send to our brains every second? These questions lead us to the enigma of sensory perception. Our senses serve as gateways, gathering information from the environment like a diligent sentinel. This information, be it the aroma of a blooming rose, the texture of a woolen sweater, or the sound of raindrops hitting the window, is then relayed to our brain. The brain, in turn, processes, interprets, and assigns meaning to these signals, shaping our perception of the world. This process is so seamless and efficient that we often take it for granted. Yet, sensory perception is fundamental to our existence. It allows us to understand and engage with our surroundings, to navigate the complexities of our environment. In essence, sensory perception is the brain's method of interpreting the world. It's the key to our interaction with the environment. So, how does the brain process this influx of sensory information, you might ask? Well, it's like conducting a grand orchestra where each section plays a unique role. The brain, our master conductor, uses specialized regions to process information from each sense. The occipital lobe, for instance, deciphers visual cues, while the temporal lobe picks apart auditory signals. Meanwhile, the parietal lobe interprets tactile information, helping us feel the world around us. But it's not just about the division of labor. The brain's true prowess lies in its unbelievable efficiency and complexity. Despite the massive influx of sensory data, the equivalent of about 1 million books per second, the brain processes it all seamlessly. It's this uninterrupted, real-time interpretation that allows us to experience the world as we do. We can see, hear, touch, taste, and smell, all thanks to this incredible neural processing power. Our brains are truly remarkable, processing vast amounts of sensory data in the blink of an eye. But what happens when our sensory perception changes or is impaired? Let's consider synesthesia, a condition where senses intertwine in an extraordinary way. Imagine tasting colors or seeing sounds. This fusion of senses, while intriguing, paints a different reality for those experiencing it. Then there's anosmia, the loss of smell. Imagine a world without the aroma of freshly brewed coffee or the scent of rain-soaked earth. It's not just about missing out on these sensory delights. Anosmia can also affect taste, as smell and taste are closely linked. These conditions underscore how our sensory perception influences our interaction with the world. They shape the way we experience and understand our surroundings, from the simplest of pleasures to the most complex of situations. Our sensory perception shapes our reality. Any alteration, whether minor or major, can drastically change our experience of the world. So let's celebrate the diversity of sensory experiences and the fascinating ways our brains decode them.